A full house inside the Allianz Arena. Now, we've all seen Olympics, ceremonies and everything like that, the opening ceremony, Paul. Normally it just takes place before the first game and then we get on with things. There will be a moment of silence before the game for the son of Franz Beckenbauer.
Stefan war sein ganzes Leben mit dem FC Bayern eng verbunden. Sowohl als Spieler in der Jugend.
While looking for Vidal. Speaking of giving it away, Carlos Bacca. Straight to Philipp Lahm. What's the attempt? Diego Lopez with the save to deny Mario Götze. Who will it be? Douglas Costa. What a good angle that was, not far away.
This is incredible technique. What was it, about 12 inches away from being in the back of the net?
Let me get this straight. A Spanish goalkeeper playing for an Italian side would be speaking in English. Götze just coming short there. Rode. Onside, and then the acrobatic effort. And your calm friend, Diego Lopez, knew exactly what was going on.
Very nice build-up there. First phase, second phase. Excellent composure from Vidal on the ball. That's what he brings to the side.
Good ball, Rode. Little touch there of Desilio. Everybody appealing.
Looking for the runners into the box. He's trying to pick out Rode. Just gets across the face there.
Can have offices in New York. It's Beckenbauer helped open with others. Juan Bernat. And the own goal of Christian Zapata. They may give it to Bernat. They may give it to Zapata. But what's not in doubt is that Bayern lead AC Milan by a goal to nil after 23 minutes.
Definitely give it to the fullback. Obviously Lopez had no chance whatsoever with that wicked deflection. Desilio there backing off. You can't do that. You've got to engage at some point.
Douglas Costa inviting, and well, it should have been two. The finish. What about the ball in?
Absolutely spectacular. Rode just getting out of the way. Vidal, as he eludes him. Højbjerg just trying to chest it into the back of the net. But what a vicious ball in that was.
It's well played by Keisuke Honda. Oh, and a dangerous ball though. Douglas Costa with a bit of pace. At the second attempt, fires over.
We talk about recognition, tremendous recognition there of the loose pass. He's on his right foot, inside right channel, it bounces back to him. Götze and Vidal are not particularly happy with him. I think he did the right thing. Excellent driving run into the box, gets his head up, right peg, tries to go across the keeper, just fails to do so. It bounces back to him. He only had eyes on the goal. He wanted to score, just failed to do so.
Götze. By Rafinha. Vidal was onside as well.
It was giving Vidal license to go forward. Now it's Lahm giving him license, and he will do. And that's what you're going to get from Vidal. He puts his foot in, he's got an eye for a pass, and he can score goals, getting in the box there.
This time, I'm sure it'll work though. Seventh corner for Bayern. And Vidal's header doesn't trouble Diego Lopez.
Well, there's the commitment again from Vidal. Well, he's so determined. He wants to score goals. He wants to get on the end of that.
Paul Mariner is a top striker back in the day. What kind of run? Just break off and see if AC Milan could come. I want to revisit that one. Give some tips there. As the shot from right-hand side from Carlos Bacca just goes wide. Back in it in a flash.
Well, we spoke about Bacca earlier in the first half about...
Oh, it's time for the wave. That usually means fans are bored. But not today. Plenty to keep their interest. This game is in the balance. Good area, down went Zapata, and then De Jong! Goodness me! In July, this would have been unbelievable.
Well, it's absolutely incredible technique. Thomas Muller with the header out. Should have got a little bit more purchase on it, get some height on it. He didn't. Dropped out straight to...
Tiring it is. Milan are chasing red jerseys right now without any success.
Well, there's a Bayern Munich player wide on with chalk on his boots on the left-hand side.
This is Rafinha. Oh, he got away with it, Zapata.
His possession with a purpose. Here he is getting in here, gets his head up. Zapata, maybe a little bit of luck, more luck than judgment, but let's defend the corner kick first.
15 possible changes on the bench. Bernat, oh, the deflection again. Lewandowski is offside. On the move.
He is. He's constantly very, very alert, very, very bright.
Slightly better stadium than the old Olympia Stadium. This is Lewandowski. Great feet. Xabi Alonso for Højbjerg. Did it take a nick off De Jong? Off Alex, sorry. Is it 3? 2, yes it is. Mario Götze.
Again, it was a big switch out wide to Götze. Götze carries on. Lewandowski makes a little bit of a movement though, just a bit of a mistouch. Alex can't get a clear purchase on it, puts it back at the feet of Götze, and Götze with a very nice clinical finish with his left peg just inside the goalkeeper's right post. Here it is, perfect view, nice little inside of the left foot. Knew exactly what he was doing. Lopez has got it.
He was taking over the captain's armband. This is Rafinha. Chance and denied by Diego Lopez. Not sure what he was doing there. And Lewandowski nearly bursts the net. It's 3.
85th minute of the game. Just shows the fitness levels of the players. Roda been working his socks off all day, closes the ball down on the volley, as sweet as you will see. Goalkeeper absolutely put his hand up as the ball was hitting the back of the net. I don't think we'll need goal line technology for that one.
What about the technique? The mistake by Alex, the little flick by Thomas Muller, and a sumptuous finish from Lewandowski.
When you have so much time, when you're in that position,
in them as well. It's done, and Bayern are in the final.